But look at all the crunch there. Look at all the inclusions. Hi guys, welcome to the mix. It's time for another weekly roundup. And kicking us off in June here, we've got, diving into the new stuff, Nuts and More. Nuts and More is a brand that, it's one of the first brands that I had in the mix, certainly the first fortified peanut butter we had. In fact, they were maybe the first fortified peanut butter out there in general, so always hugely popular for us. And there's a whole bevy of flavours now, but they've been a bit quiet for a while, to be fair to say. Anyway, we have brand new cookie dough and white chocolate pretzel. Obviously, before you even know anything else about these, that should be enough to sell it. That sounds phenomenal. So whenever these flavours are translated into, well, anything, that's pretty awesome. And Nuts and More have done a great job of turning them into their brilliant high-protein, flax-fortified peanut butters here. They're actually both sitting open, and I'm not ashamed to admit I have been indulging in these quite a lot, particularly the white chocolate pretzel. That's my favourite. See a bit of a texture shot here with our lovely crappy plastic spoons. But look at all the crunch there, look at all the inclusions. So what you've got in there is white chocolate chips and salty pretzel pieces, as the name would imply. And yeah, maple comes through here as well. They have a maple pretzel flavour as well. So it's that plus white chocolate. I mean, that was already a favourite of mine. White chocolate, it doesn't get any more decadent, any more indulgent than that. So this is absolutely sensational. This is sure to fly out, and we're so lucky to have these in nice and quick. The cookie dough, yeah, it's always hard to pin down exactly what cookie dough flavour is, but they've certainly nailed it with the texture, which is to bring the camera in again. It's super whipped, I suppose is the word here. It's a little bit thicker and stuff, but there are actual chopped chips. Look at the underside of that. Yeah, they are lurking in there. You dig down. So there's basically cookie dough-like textured peanut butter in the bottom of this. In terms of the flavour, it's sticky. I almost taste ice cream cones. I know that's just me. That's really, really weird. But yeah, there's chocolate running through it. But chocolate is not the main note. It's just, yeah, very sweet. I think looking at the back, there's brown sugar involved, and I think that does come through. Unbelievable, anyway, absolutely unbelievable. That's what we've got stacked here. We've also had a restock at long last of many of the other flavours that we've had in drips and drabs over the last little while. So it's birthday cake complete with sprinkles. There's the, always a bestseller, salted caramel, toffee back, regular white chocolate. There's the chocolate hazelnut butter. And on that, I think we have a dark chocolate hazelnut butter coming in about a week or two's time. That'll be fantastic. And I think there's even a chocolate mint flavour of that. I'm not sure if that's a hazelnut or a peanut. I'm thinking it's a hazelnut one again. Look out for those. They're a little more expensive. Hazelnuts are a little more expensive. But again, high protein, Nutella type vibe going on. Nuts and More have done a great job with those. And as soon as they come in, we'll do them in the videos here. I will eat far too much of it and regret it horribly. But they're here right now. And yeah, you just can't beat these tubs. Nuts and more and more. Okay, definitely hide those for now. Okay, Nuts and More done. Buffet. Okay, well, these are the guys who obviously make peanut butter as well. We don't have a fortified peanut butter from them this time, but they have just added a couple of flavours to their sandwich cookies that we've had more recently. Birthday cake is still to come. We did just get the very odd sounding sweet and salty. Yeah, you could probably call this, what's sitting here, but you could probably call these salted caramel. It's not a million miles away from that. It's a sort of caramelly, butterscotchy sweet biscuit with the fondant core going on. And you've seen these guys before. It's all gluten-free and everything as well. 12 grams of protein for 4. But yeah, these kind of little crispy biscuits filled with, if you fell apart there, fondant inside. There we go. Oh. Really surprisingly nice on this one. We were looking forward to the birthday cake, and then we knew we were going to get sweet and salty a little bit sooner, so we still dived on it, obviously. New stuff, and it's a cookie. I'm getting nice biscuits, kind of the nice biscuits with sugars on, with a slight, almost coconutty hint. I don't think there's coconut here, but it's that kind of texture, and then the richness, the creaminess comes from the inside. That's the caramel part of this. The sweet and salty, it's salted caramel plus more. It's always a bit of a funny one saying things are salty because not everyone goes for the salty flavours, but it is incredibly moreish, you can at least say that. And the salt is just enough in there to make you sit up and take notice when you bite into this. So it is a little bit unusual, but I think you'll be blown away by this. Don't let this be one that slips under the radar. If you like the snickerdoodle, the peanut butter cup, the chocolate ones, we have of these cookies already. Definitely try these too. Thoroughly recommended. I think it's going to be the hidden gem from the range. Anyway, these are in the mix right now. They're available in our Buff Baked bundle, along with all the other Buff Baked cookies, all high protein, all gluten-free. There is literally a flavour for everyone. Birthday cake will be coming soon, but definitely give these a go. You can crumble them up, you can dunk them in things, you can dip them in things. Fantastic. Okay, next one. Tom Oliver. Okay. These bars here, there's two other flavours. We've got the chocolate raspberry, there's chocolate caramel, chocolate mint, and chocolate orange. So take a lot of the usual flavours, the slightly more natural vegan bars do. They're just flavours that are easier to do, and they're also quite good at masking what can be an earthier taste to vegan bars, as you probably know if you eat a lot of these. They've got about 14 grams of protein in there. It's sort of hovering around. There's also the European labelling on these things. It gives you the slightly boring 25% protein slogan. You might see this on a lot of the bars where something says 15% protein or 27% protein. Bet no one cares. They just want to know the actual number. And the actual number of these, to be more specific for you guys, per 55 gram bar is 14 grams. We're looking at less than 200 calories. They're all around 200 calories for the four flavours. And the sugars are low, so that is cool for the vegan bars, because often they're sweetened with dates and stuff like that. All well and good, nice and natural, but if you're looking for a low-carb, low-sugar fix, it isn't going to cut it. So it's naked bars plus a bit. Well, these aren't like that. So these are just 1.4 grams of sugar. So that's very good, that's very justifiable. Texture-wise, sort of fudgy, perhaps drier than maybe the no-cow vegan bars that we import from the States and have been really popular. But the flavours are good, they're done quite well. There are lots of nibs and inclusions going on, like on top and through the bars. They're definitely worth a try. Tom Oliver, I gather he's a kind of top tier celebrity elite PT type thing, nutritionist, so he does a whole range of supplements, but he's obviously just moved into doing more conveniency type things with these new bars. We thought we'd give them a try, and yeah, they're actually pretty good. So if these are your thing, check them out. Chocolate caramel would probably be the win for us. The mint is not intensely minty, so that was the other one we've tried so far. But the chocolate caramel, yeah, it's definitely a win, and it's not as sweet as perhaps some of the other ones. It's not as sweet as the no-cow bars, so if they're a bit much for you, check them out. And there is a bundle on site, not the most creatively named one we've ever done, but I think it's Tom's Protein Bar Bundle or something, but you will find them on there. You get a slightly better price on a mixed box of 12 as opposed to the box of 20 that they tend to come in. Okay, next new one. Okay, actually, I'm skipping back to nuts and more. I can't believe I forgot this one. Truffle Bites sitting right here. These are essentially peanut butter cups, but in, well, peanut butter truffle style bites. We've had these before, very, very limited supplies about a year ago now, and they came in a nuts and more tub with individually sealed cups inside it, which means we had to sell them as a fairly expensive tub. We couldn't just, packets good to go, so nice impulse pickup ones that these should have been. Well, now they've got the very own sexy packaging, protein and flax, peanut butter truffle bites, nuts and more. Yeah, not the most engaging name in the world, but the promise of what's inside is fantastic. What are they? They're gluten-free. I'm not really going to go over nutritionals of them. There are slightly higher protein than your normal truffles thanks to the peanut butter inside, but these things are all about the flavour. We actually have one of them open here. Yeah, a cute little truffly square with nuts and more embossed on it, and I'm going to do this. Oh, wow. Okay, generous amount of protein peanut butter inside. It's actually more moist than a Reese's cup. Really, really fudgy. Really, really sweet. Definite like truffle intensity. Taste premium. Yeah, you got 2 of these per pack. Okay, that's really good. Not as nice as the actual butters for me, but yeah, really, really nice treat. So if you like your chocolate, you like your peanut butter, and you want something that's more exciting than your bog standard Reese's cup, that's definitely the one. They come in boxes of 12, but obviously you can buy just 2 bites in a pack. That's up on site now. Extremely limited quantities at the moment, but check them out before they vanish on us. We do have more coming, but it might be a few weeks before they do. So yeah, this gets flashed up to you at checkout or something, or you're looking at these sexy new butters and they're offered to you by the website. Maybe click add to cart, you won't regret it. Okay, that's Nuts and More done. Other things, we don't actually have them here, but they're brand new revamped versions of the Grenade high protein iced coffee RTDs, ready to drink things. They used to be in cans, you probably remember from there. They were around for about 18 months, I think, a good year anyway, but they hit 100 calories for 20 grams of protein, super low sugar, I think it's 100 milligrams of caffeine or something in there as well, so already good nutritional numbers on them. Well, they've taken that, they've put them in bottles, so a little bit hardier, better for the gym bag, and they've infused it with like cold brew coffee flavouring instead. So they've improved the taste, the texture, the experience, but still kept the sugars incredibly low, still got the protein in there, still got that badass Grenade branding. They're up on site now as well. That's why you'll have seen the iced coffee's been out of stock for a while. This is a new improved version. If you like those, jump on and check those out. That's probably it for new bits that we have actually in the mix right now. Lots of stuff still coming through June. June's going to be really big, a busy one. We got restocks and stuff that are imminent. Loads of PES next week. I know shamefully some of the select flavours are out of stock on site. We're not happy about that at all. On PES, the PES Select Protein Bars, again, exclusive to us at the moment, are doing really, really well. First reviews coming back in have been very rewardingly awesome. Texture-wise, yeah, it's a softer bar, but people seem to be going for it. We were a bit unsure whether or not the Quest style versus perhaps the Carb Killer style would be a little bit overlooked, but actually people seem to be really digging it. The chocolate underneath in both of them, the white chocolate in the white chocolate raspberry and the milk chocolate in the chocolate peanut butter, seem to be going down really, really well. And yeah, the white chocolate raspberry, in line with what we thought, is a more standout flavour. Loads of people have been quite blown away by that one. Lovely little raspberry inclusions as well. Definitely winner there. Yes, we do still have some left, but stocks really are dwindling now, and it'll be a few weeks before we get a proper resupply. But also coming very, very soon is a brand new third flavour. I did tease this before. It has now been announced. It's chocolate fudge brownie, so it's a sort of triple chocolate flavour, slightly running behind these two, but that will be available with PES in the States. They're launching it around about this week. We'll have it in a couple of weeks' time, and again, limited edition from the get-go, but we'll have loads more coming. This is a sort of chocolate base, cocoa core, chocolate inclusions, yeah, your full chocolate over the top type thing. For us, we are hoping it tastes a lot like the frosted choc cupcake. Select Protein is a bestseller. That's their milk chocolate souped up with the added frosted choc flavouring and everything that we've been on about before. We're hoping, again, they've taken some of the expertise of that awesome flavour and piled it into this super chocolatey bar. So that's going to grow the range to 3 of these bars. Again, just about a gram of sugar, best part of 20 grams of protein, all the good things about these bars. And we can't wait to try that next one as well and see what's coming in the future from them. Snickerdoodle. Right, that's Select done. We also have Ghost coming back. Very, very little on here at the moment. They were nice enough to give us a shout out in their video. If you caught that on the Ghost Lifestyle channel the other day, it's just taking a long time to get the stock in. It's difficult for them with customs as well, and then passing it on to keep up with the demand we're seeing on it. But that is coming. Look out for the waste soon as well. They've just announced their pump product that looks really exciting and really badass. And then there'll be vegan protein coming in the not too distant future as well. So what else have we got? Okay, brand of the month. This is a thing we haven't really done. We've intermittently done it before, but not since we've had the new site, certainly, and probably not for about a year. But Bear Bells, obviously a mixed favourite, is our first revamped brand of the month. So these are the ones we've got up here. You know them. There's the salty peanuts, the coconut choco, the cookies and cream, all fantastic, absolute bestsellers for us already. So that was a no-brainer kicking off our brand of the month thing with them. What are we doing for brand of the month? Well, aside from giving them a nice feature and even more shout-outs than we usually do on the low sugar bars, on the puddings, and on the delicious milkshakey RTDs, we are doing 15% off all month to the end of June. We're going to be doing 15% as a blanket discount on them. The code is Bear Bonanza. As usual, we had to have some fun with it. You'll see it on the site-wide notices, there's banners, it's on the Bear Bells category page. You can't really miss it, but yeah, it's fantastic deals on these. Boxes go down from £25 for the mixed bundle to around about 21. You know, about £9.50 on the 6 packs of the shakes. Yeah, loads and loads of really good deals. We've never done the prices like this on it before, and you've got a whole month to take advantage. We'll try and keep up with demand. Obviously, if you see some out of stocks, we're on the case. We're also doing another Bear Bells giveaway this coming week. We did cookies and cream a couple of weeks ago, 3 lucky winners there. That went really, really well. We're hoping for an even better response, and I think we're going to do salty peanut this time around. So we'll do that giveaway, and we'll probably do a caramel cashew one, because obviously this is all building up to the really exciting, very overdue launch of the white chocolate almond Bear Bells bar that we've been looking forward to, well, for quite some time. We're lucky enough to try it, Body Power. I know a lot of you guys did too. You know how good it is, you know it's worth waiting for, but that should be dropping around about the beginning of July. So yeah, brand of the month for now, and then get ready for that coming. Yum Nuts, yeah, it's a new month, so of course we have a new Yum Nuts flavour of the month from Ash, and this one we're really, really excited about. I mean, they're always crazy, always over the top, we can never get enough. This one is actually a year since he's been doing Yum Nuts, so Yum Nuts, a year old, he's done a birthday-themed butter, white chocolate birthday cake. Yeah, it sounds pretty middle of the road, pretty safe bet, but again, we were discussing with him on the phone yesterday when we were getting the order in. And we got the usual salty peanut butter, Yum Nuts, all natural base, but it's got in a little popping candy as well, so that's probably a nod back to the jelly bean popping candy. We still have a few jars available on site at the moment, so that was May's flavour of the month. So a little popping candy, hundreds and thousands, so yes, sprinkles, inclusions, that had to be there. We're so glad he went down that path, and little marshmallows as well. So it's a sort of Rocky Road nod there, with obviously his really popular Rocky Road Rumble flavour. So everything is thrown in this butter, white chocolate too. We can't wait to try this one. Limited edition, we have ordered more because we think this is going to be extremely popular. But celebrate the Yum Nuts 1 year birthday with us, with Yum Nuts, and get involved on this flavour now. We think you're going to love it. He's so excited about this one. And that's about it. The other thing to mention briefly, as we'll probably cover this in more detail, is Bang. We've been doing the Bang for a while. The Bang we've had is the US version, so it's a fair bit stronger than the one now available in the EU. So if you were at Body Power, you got a free can thrust into your hand, grateful hand. It's always handy to have fuel going around the show. Those were the EU versions. So roughly speaking, they're about the same strength as a Monster you might have, a Monster Ultra. So around about 150, 160 milligrams of caffeine. The US ones are more like 300, plus they got some other bits and pieces in. So we're probably going to keep both of them running side by side, and the US ones, because of the import, and they're a lot harder to get hold of, there is a slight price premium on them, but we're going to figure out some way on site to have both running side by side. So if you want the slightly more tame EU version, they've still got the same awesome Bang flavours, they're still available in the mix for you guys. And we do love the brand, we love all their mad flavours, from the sour heads, the black cherry lemonade and everything. I mean, the Americans still have things like pina colada and champagne, and there's a root beer flavour, and the cotton candy, which is absolutely amazing. We're fighting to get back in at the moment. They're always going to have the edge there, and the 300 milligrams of caffeine has a real kick in the American Bang, but for a much more reasonable price and still some awesome flavours and stuff, the EU Bang is available right now in Europe, and will be in the mix. Okay, that really is it. I'm going to stop talking now and leave you guys to a weekend. Thanks for watching another weekly roundup, and we'll see you next time for more exciting goodies and wild gesturing. Take care, guys.